So let's get started. So in today's session, I'm going to talk about writing conditional statements in Ansible Playbook. But before that, we need to understand that what kind of conditional statements are we going to write, and how will we decide that basis on what condition are we going to run the task, and how will we write that condition. So to let me open up the playbook that I have so that you understand better. So now if you see this playbook, here I have written a conditional statement when, right? So this is how we write conditional statement in playbook. If you see here, I have made use of variables as well. So this is the way how we use variables. Okay, so we declare the variable like we in a form of dictionary. We declare the variable section in form of dictionary. So what is this? This is a list of variables. Okay, but it's a list of dictionary, right? So this is how we define it. Now if suppose I want to call this variable in my task, then I will use double quotes, and within that I'll use double curly braces. So that is how we call the variable. So here my gist is to show you how to use conditional statement. So the conditional statement that we write in Ansible, we use when to write it. But on what basis we decide the condition? If you see here, I have used Ansible distribution is equal to Ubuntu. That when the machine is Ubuntu, then this should be the message for MOTD, and when the machine is Red Hat, then this should be the MOTD for Red Hat Linux, and when the machine is CentOS, then it should be this, right? The message should be this. But how will we make sure that all these conditions are met, and how am I writing this condition? How am I using this variable? From where did this variable come? From where has it come? So let's look into that. Now, whenever we write condition, the variable that you saw, Ansible distribution, so it came from the facts. So now, what are facts? Whenever Ansible run, if suppose if I show you the contents of my inventory, so these are the machines which I have it in my inventory, right? Whenever Ansible runs, it tries to gather utmost information about these hosts. So that information gathering process is called gathering the facts. So in Ansible, those information, the gathered information about these hosts, this Ubuntu host, Red Hat host, CentOS host, so all the information which is gathered for these hosts, that is called as facts. Now the facts is in the form of, the format of facts that we will see, it will be in the format of JSON. So key value store will be there in that. So from there the variables come. So the variable that I am using, Ansible distribution, it comes from there. Now how, let me show you what I mean. So how to gather the facts? So this is the command to do that. Ansible -m all setup. So if I do this, it will give me the facts about my machine, right? So let me cross check it once. All m setup. So if I hit it, okay, Ansible, not all, I will do Linux host, because I have Windows host as well, which the machine for which is not on. So let's see what we get. If you see the whole list of facts we got here, right? So now see what all values we have got. Ansible user directory, the directory of the Ansible user, it is home Ubuntu. Ansible user Zecos Ubuntu. Ansible user GID 1000. So almost every detail we get to see here. Now where is that variable which I have used in my playbook? Let's see that. So just keep scrolling. Let's do one thing. I'm not bothered about so much of information, right? So let me filter it down a little bit. Let me just say that I want less information. If I say this, I get the minimum information that I want, right? If you see the facts that now I have gathered, so they are, this is the IPv4 address of one of my host machine, IPv6 address. So all the details, Ansible architecture, BIOS date, almost everything you can see here. Now let's look for our Ansible distribution. See here. So Ansible distribution is equal to CentOS, right? This is the fact that I am using. Now how it is useful, suppose your environment has multiple distribution, multiple types of flavors. So how will you make sure for that you are using different types of tasks for all the machines? So suppose there is a task which will run only in Ubuntu, like if I talk about package installation of Ubuntu works with apt, installation of Red Hat works with Yum. So then how you will make sure that the same playbook runs for both the hosts? Same playbook and same play can be used for both type of hosts. So that is when this distribution will help you to filter out the machine where you want to run the apt command and where you want to run the yum command, right? So this is Ansible distribution, right? So this, either you can use the IP addresses as well. Suppose there is a machine, now you want to make sure that your playbook should run only for that particular IP address. You don't know the host name of that machine. So what you can do, you can use the Ansible IPv4 address fact, right? Where is it? Here. Let me show you again. So the very first one that we get is the Ansible all IPv4 addresses. So you can use the IP address to run playbook only for that specific host, right? So this is how we gather the facts. But now suppose you are satisfied with this as well, you want some more filtering of the facts, right? So some more filtering of the fact can be done using this filter. Okay. Ansible host group -m setup. I'll use the filter using -a and then I'll type the filter. So let's see, -a filter is equal to what I want. I want Ansible distribution, right? So Ansible distribution. Okay. So if I say this, it gives me the information only about the Ansible distribution, right? So this is the way how you can filter multiple facts. Now let us show IPv4. Let us see how IPv4 can be filtered out. IPv4. Let's see. See, it has filtered out the IPv4 addresses of this of the host machines that I have in my inventory file. So this is how we filter out the facts that we want. This is how we gather the facts. But while running inside the playbook, how will you gather the facts? So there is a module for that. Okay, let's see. Let me go to the, so the module to let's see what all playbooks we have. Let's see, C2 user.yaml. Yes, see. So this is the module that we use within the playbook to gather the facts. If I say gather facts is false, then my playbook will not gather any facts. If I say gather facts is equal to true, then it will gather all the facts about the slave machines that I have. But as I am running this particular playbook, I am hitting this playbook in AWS portal, so I don't need to gather facts. I'm simply creating a user, right? So that is why I don't need to gather facts. That's why I have said gather facts is equal to false. So that is the gist of it. Okay. So but when you want to run the playbook for your inventory hosts, so what you have to do, you have to make it true, because if you make it false, playbook will not gather any facts and your conditions will not work, right? If you see this playbook, here I haven't mentioned anything about the fact. If I haven't mentioned anything, by default it will be true, it will gather the facts. But suppose if I mention gather facts is equal to false here, then what happens? Then this playbook will throw an error. Why? Because if facts are not gathered, then what happens? This variable will not get its value, it will be undefined variable, so my playbook will fail, right? So that is why it is important that we should not make this mistake. Let's see. Let's do one thing. Let's mention equal to false. Facts false. Let's check it out if it is going to run. Oh, now if I do this, if I want to check the playbook, Ansible playbook, motd.yaml, check. Let's see what happens. See, what did it say? It says the conditional check failed. Why did it fail? While evaluating conditional Ansible distribution is undefined, right? Why it is undefined? The only reason for that is it says undefined because I have said that gather facts is false. Because if I say this specifically, then what happens? It will not gather, my playbook will not gather any facts about the inventory hosts. So if it doesn't gather any fact, then this variable is not going to get its value, right? As simple as that. Now let's do one thing. Let's say it is true. Now let's try to check. It succeeded. Why it succeeded? The reason? Because I said that gather the facts. Now let's test another thing. Let's go back and remove this line completely. Then it will not fail because by default Ansible playbook will always gather facts. That is the reason it didn't fail. So it is important to understand, if you are running any conditional statement, any conditional playbook on your inventory hosts, you should not make the mistake of saying gather facts is equal to false if you have used one of the variable which will come from the facts. Always make sure you don't use it at all. Don't use that module at all. Let it be there. Let it be by default. Let your Ansible playbook handle it. Then what happens? Automatically the facts will be gathered and that variable will get its value. Whatever variable you are using in your playbook which comes from the facts that Ansible gathers, then automatically that variable will get the value if the facts are being gathered. But if you specifically say false for that, facts doesn't get gathered, that variable doesn't get its value, and your playbook fails. So now MOTD, what does MOTD do? Let's see. Let's run and see. So first let me explain. MOTD is a message of the day. So whenever you log into your machine, you get to see some message. Let me show you what I mean. let me go to Ubuntu machine, right? Let's go and log into this machine. CentOS, let's load it. V Ubuntu, let's save it, let's open it. Sorry for that. New session. See, you get some message, right, when you log into the machine. System restart required, last login, 33 packages can be. So all these things, they are called as the message of the day, which means when you log in, you get some message. So now what we are trying to do, we are trying to update that message. So what we will say, whenever we log in, we will get a very beautiful welcome message that welcome Mr. Sunny, you have logged into this machine. You have, if it is Ubuntu, it will say you have logged into Ubuntu machine. If it is Red Hat, it will say you have logged into Red Hat machine. If it is CentOS, it will say you have logged into CentOS machine. So let's run it. Ansible playbook, motd.yaml, let's run it. Let me close it. Okay, so my playbook has succeeded. Now let me go to that machine, right? So now let's log in and check CentOS. So this is okay, which machine? I think, sorry guys, let's go to Ubuntu machine and check if we have the message of the day. Great, so we can see the message of the day, which means our playbook has succeeded. Let's check CentOS machine. I forgot to change the IP. Let's change it. See, we have got the message, right? Which means our playbook has succeeded. And what we have seen now, we have seen how to use conditional statement in playbook, right? So that is what we have seen today. What I have done, using one single play, I have changed message of the day for all the three machines in my inventory. So how did I write it? Let's see it again. So I have made use of simple when statement, when module. The variable which I have used to filter out, that variable has come from the facts, right? So from facts I got this variable value, and I have filtered out the task. I have filtered out that for which host this task is going to run.